let's do a little bit of our workbook. And let's see here. Do that here. Okay, so here we have Apen, which is from Lego. So he said, Tauta, these things, in synagogue, in a synagogue. Whoops. And then here's our participle, and this is the verb didasko. It is a nominative masculine singular. Whoops, sorry about that. It is nominative masculine singular. So he said these things in a synagogue while teaching, and the subject of that is the subject of the verb, he, probably Jesus. So Jesus said these things in a synagogue while, you could say, he was teaching in Capernaum. Okay, so that's one. So here, let's look at number two. We're scanning. Here's our participle. So let's just underline our participle. So our subject is Ha Jesus, Jesus, and then here's erkamai, the aorist of erkamai. Jesus came. So Jesus came into Galilee, and he came into Galilee, kerusom, preaching the good news of God. So preaching, or you could say while preaching, the good news of God. Okay, so in this case, once again, the subject of the verb Jesus is and this is a nominative masculine singular ending. So the subject is essentially the subject of the participle, this adverbial participle. So Jesus came into Galilee while preaching the good news of God. Okay, so let's go to number three. Now here, let's see, I'm scanning. Looks like here's our participle. Okay, but let's just move through and we'll see what we've got. And so our subject is polloi, many. And then here we have the future tense of a me. I'm sorry, future tense of erkamai, my fault. Future tense of erkamai. The third plural. And the subject is many. So many will come. Epito onomatimu, in my name. I mean, I suppose we could say upon my name, but this is in my name. And they will come, and it's legantes. And here's a plural. We have a nominative masculine plural, which, oh, shoot, where do we go here? How did I do this? Oh, did we erase it? Oh my goodness. Okay. We might have to start this one over. Anyway, many will come in my name, saying that, or saying, I am he, I am the one, I am. But here's our participle, and the subject of the participle is polloi, many will come. All right. Here we go. So here we have, where is our participle? Chiron, rejoicing. For he was going, tain hadanau to, his way, he was going his road, he was going his way, rejoicing. And again, I think this is from the Ethiopian eunuch in Acts chapter 8. So he was proceeding his way, and he was going rejoicing. So far, all of the participles have matched up with the subject of the verb, and that gives you a sense of what we might expect what we might expect. And similarly, number 5. So here's our subject, Paul and Barnabas. They stayed in Antioch and they stayed teaching. And again, this is a nominative masculine plural referring both to Paul and Barnabas. So Paul and Barnabas are teaching. And they are also euangelizomenoi. This is euangelizo. The thing about euangelizo is it oftentimes shows up as a middle passive. But so here we have a middle passive morpheme. This is our first one we've translated with a nominative masculine plural ending, showing that Paul and Barnabas, they stayed in Antioch teaching and evangelizing, teaching and giving the good news, with also many others. And then what are they doing? They're evangelizing, they're teaching and evangelizing, they're giving the good news, ton logon to kuriou, the word of the Lord. So Paul and Barnabas stayed in Antioch teaching and evangelizing with many others the word of the Lord. Okay, let's do another one, number 6. And here we have our anabino. Here's ha Jesus, Jesus. Here's the main verb, paralabe. Jesus took the 12. That's the main sentence. But here's our participle, and this is actually the end of the participial phrase. Jesus going up into Jerusalem. So Jesus, while going up into Jerusalem, took the 12. So that's the first one, and we'll stop there and move along.